In the heart of Bloemfontein lies a suburb once known for its quiet streets, warm community, and a small dam that reflected both the sky and the spirit of its people. Lauria Park. Once a vibrant gathering spot where residents enjoyed summer days together, the dam now exists only in their memories. Fear and safety concerns have replaced the laughter and leisure that once defined this place.
Hello everyone, I'm Rahloni, a resident here in Lourierpark. I'm currently standing here at Roy Dam, just to take my mind down the memory lane. This place used to be a fun place to hang around at. People used to come here for braai, for picnics. Others used to come here to host events. Some people from neighboring suburbs used to come here to do fishing. People used to catch nice fish here. Everything was nice and well. Then, there were kids who were doing cycling games around the dam here. Then, as years went by, things started to change a little bit for the west. And now, the place is not fun anymore. You'll hardly ever see people coming to Roy Dam here in Lourierpark because the place has become a very terrible crime scene. A lot of crime is being committed here. People are being killed from far away places, then they are dumped here. Others, they come here with their boyfriends and girlfriends, sitting in the car, then they get attacked by thugs, cell phones stolen, cars broken into. So I don't know what went wrong with this dam and this peaceful neighborhood of Lourierpark.
For women, especially single mothers, the situation is even more severe. The fear that grips the area after dark has taken away their freedom. Evening jogs are no longer possible. Instead, they live with constant anxiety, terrified by the rising crime in their own community.
Ke sebati Mofokeng, ke moagi wa Lourierpark wa kgale gampe re tlile mona ka 1994 gore Lourierpark e ne le quiet. Gape ke nagana go ne le batho ba bangata bana ba le sibo. Ne re itsane kaofela, so go le safe. I remember ne re tloga mona ne go sena di-taxi ne re tloga mona re tsamaya ka maoto go ya Checkers ka nako eo e ntse le Hyperama. So ke tsamaile ka 2017 ka ya Northwest a ke bua last year ka April. Lourierpark is not the same anymore. Gore first of all gona le batho ba bantsi ba o sa ba itsing gore ha o sheba le ke rata go tsamaya le before ke tsamaya kwana o no tla tsamaya kwa le ko sekontereng o oka mara gona no ke tshaba le go tsamaya ka ntle le go le site tsa clinic ka go bane ke batho ba bantsi ba re sa ba itsing gore le crime ya teng. I remember ento TV ya gona yana tseiwa re robetse ka tlung and ha o utlwa teng mo re dulang teng mona gona le batho ba bantsi le bone ba ileng gore batho bana ba ba kenella ba o sa ba itsing ha re soka re itse le gona no rona ke bo mang batho ba. So ka mo go e se fetogile ka teng Lourierpark ha go sa le safe go dula mo go yone.
Crime has left a heavy mark on the community. Streetlights and parts of the electricity network have been vandalized, plunging sections of the area into darkness. On top of that, illegal dumping has become widespread. People from within and even from neighboring communities discard their rubbish here, leaving the area dirty and neglected.
The other thing is the crime that is rife at municipal dumping site, the southern landfill. There are criminals who are harboring around there. So the people who used to go there to dump their rubbish and whatever, they no longer go there, because once they go there, they get robbed, they get mugged, they are attacked by unknown foreign nationals who stay at the dumping site. So as an alternative, they decided to come and dump their stuff around the dam here, around Lauria Park. So people no longer go to the designated dumping area, the southern landfill. All of them come to Lauria Park around here. They dump all sorts of rubbish around here. So the place is smelly, then it's no longer hygienic to walk around here. So yeah, then as time went on, I don't know what came into the residents' minds. As time went on, people from the neighboring suburbs here and Lauria Park people themselves, they joined in. They started also dumping around here, especially if the municipality can take 2 or 3 weeks without collecting rubbish from the households. Then people will just take whatever rubbish and rubble and come and throw it around the dam here.
Lourierpark is a filthy. Ha ke re filthy, I mean filthy. Everybody, kore le bone batho ba Lourierpark ke ba blame, because le bone ba se ba kolomaka dijarata ba etsa go dikolomaka ba ile go tshollela mo di open spacing. Kore is not like kore ha go monate go dula mo Lourierpark anymore. Kore we tried, re buile ke nnete ka di WhatsApp gore mare this is alarming. Mo tla krang gore ha o kena ka location la rona ka pa suburb bila ke batle le gore ke suburb, because gona no e se feel like ke ko locationing, and re tlile mona re nagana gore ke teng mo go tlo go dulang really relaxed. Bana ba rona ha ba batla go tsamaya ba ya go pakeng ba ye pakeng without us worrying about their safety. But gona no dilo se se di diragala ke batla go bua maka gore I even said ke ha ke ne ke gona ke ne ke tla move, but ke move go ya kae ene re ka se move ka o fela. The only thing that you can do ke gore re kopane gona batho ba Lourierpark, because ha se nna hela ke feeling like that. Re na le batho ba bantsi gampe ba ba sa rate maemo a diragala mo Lourierpark. So ha re kopane batho re direng Lourierpark e ntle, ke lo bona ha o kena mo kopelesire o kgona go bona gore mona o kena go batho. We can also do that. We can also do that. Ha re ka kopana batho ba bedi ba bararo as community, ga dira Lourierpark gore boele kwale ko e reng ha o batla go tsamaya o kgone o tsamaya safely o sa tshabe go ka nna le something e bete ka etsagalang ka wena. So ne ke re jalo ke re Lourierpark nna ke a rata, ke just the resident e leng gore e concern ka maemo faili ka crime, especially gona batho ba bomme mo e leng gore ha o batla go ya go shopong ka maoto o tshaba gore o ka ya o ka nna tlhagelwa ke eng.
Unfortunately, it's people from far away places who commit these crimes around here. None of Lourierpark residents has ever been arrested for committing a crime around here. Yeah, then there's the biggest elephant in the room.
In 2024, residents woke to a new reality, one that would change the landscape and their lives forever. The quiet suburb awoke to the sound of hammers and shouts. New settlers had arrived desperate for a place to call home. They claimed councillors had promised them this land.
The whole of South Africa descended on Lourierpark. You know, people from all corners of South Africa came to invade the vacant land around Lourierpark, and even inside the suburb itself, the vacant plots and stands, people just came to erect shacks. You know, all of a sudden when we woke up, the suburb was surrounded by shacks, unknown people walking around, moving around.
Yaanong ntho e fetang le go fetisisa ke mekhukhu ena e leng mo teng. Ha ke batle gore ke bone batho ba ba dirang gore crime e be teng e nne ntsi. Mara it's so uncomfortable gore ha o sa itse le ha o tswa ka gate go rona o tla kgona go buana, especially rona batho ba bomme. Le bosigo ha o phapha o lo go sheba ko monyako rona monyako o kwalegile gore that's how bad it has become.
Yeah, it was painful for the bond payers, people who've been staying here, you know, who bought bonded houses and are paying bonds. They started being concerned about the value of their houses. You know, when you have a 1.5 million house, then some 50 meters from it, you have a tiny rusty little shack standing there.
2Bulls, 1Kraal, a place where both sides fight for the same small piece of hope.
Ke nna mme Vanessa ke dula Mountain View Lourierpark. Ke ile ka tla ka mona ka baka la baneng ke batla bodulo. Bodulo re naneng wa gona o tla ka mona o tlo batla bodulo. Ke tlile ka mona ke tlo batla bodulo. Jwale itse re fihla ka mona ka Lourierpark Mountain View mo. Batho ba ka Lourierpark ba ne ba sa re tshwara hantle. Ne re sa kgone le go ga metsi, re sokola metsi. Yaba hona le ntate ile nga re thusa ka metsi nakwana he yaba re ga metsi ho yena, and then yaba re kgona ho bulelwa tleliniking gore re nne re ge metsi. Re mpa ga sokola ka mona. Ha ona ditsela ha isa le re tshepiswa ho re tlo lokisetswa ne re nanne March tla be se re penetswe empa re fumana hore ntse re dutse fela jwalo. Ha ona ditsela bana ba ha ba tlameha ya sekolong gore ke mathata ntwe ka mona re ya sokola ka nnete. Jwale ne ka nnete ne re ka thuswa ga lokisetswa ga fumana bodulo.
Ke mokgwele ka lebitso ke moahi wa mona Ward 18, and it's not true. Ha ona ntwe bo menemene bo ntse betswe ke bona batho ba ka mo Lourierpark. Ha ka sheba tsela e ya jaaka Fontaine o tloa casino dipalo di kgaotse e reportile re le ka hore o ska thea sa le batho ba mo ba fihla dintho di a senyela. Re na le bothata ba sponsor sa rona se nka nako tla kwa masepala hake batho ba rona ba dula mo ha le dipula di le tsona ke mathata a mang. So taba ya crime is not true re ha sa le ho fihla re fihla ka kwano wa senyeha re ntse re senyetswa le rona ntse re dula ka mekhukhung ha re safe mo mekhukhung re dulang mo yona. Batho ba Lourierpark ba re thabile ke metsi ba galwantshiwa lo ga metsi ko santse re le ba le setlophano lo ga metsi mo le rile ga enda pa se re kopang tate Walter ho thusetsa ka taba hore a le ke boele ma security le batho ba teng mo ore re fumane metsi re tsamaya le totwa mo ya clinicing lo ga metsi.
Le metsi ke distance ho ya clinicing lo ga metsi ke motho wa mme ke tlamea ho lo ga metsi di shopo le tsona di hole re a sokola bophelo ba ka mona se bophelo bo matle ka bo easy bophelo ba ka mona.
In Lauria Park, the story continues. A reminder that every community stands at the crossroads between division and unity. The question remains, can both bulls learn to share the same kraal?
Bana ba tsamaya maeto a dikolong ha dipula dina ho le hobe ha re kgone ba dukisetsa ba dikolong bana ba lo. And education is a key to success. Ito ba ki e jwang bana ba dutse hae ke bothata ba rena le bona re na le the same problem hape le ka taxi industry ya Lourierpark ba fela mo khoneng yela during kiat ha o re batla kwano ba bolela ha batla and ba na le nako ya bone ba tlang ka yona santse re tloe mo re lo palama taxi ko Lourierpark, which is not fair.
And a se ka ofela batswadi ba kgonang ho afford transport ya bana ka nnete ba ga sokola ka mona na re sebetse.
If you say a whole settlement of people, 4,000 shacks must move from one area to a certain area for them to be closer to job opportunities. Which job opportunities? Because the Stats SA says the unemployment rate in South Africa is very high. So you can't move people from Phase 10 and Khayelitsha and say they must move to Lourierpark to be closer to job opportunities. Which job opportunities?
Gona no batho ga o qala o bua ka Lourierpark ba o makalla gona e jo Lourierpark ga re batle go dula go Lourierpark, so we can change it go ya kwa le go ne le teng pele go e leng gore e crime free, go e leng gore e ntho e skono gape ka mo go ne le tshwanetse nne ka teng.
As a Lourierpark resident, I don't mind having new neighbors. I'm sure I'm speaking on behalf of all the residents around here. We don't mind having new neighbors, you know, our neighborhood growing maybe 3 times or 4 times bigger than it is now. But don't bring the shacks. If we want to grow the neighborhood, develop the land, you know, put up the water and electricity infrastructure, whoever is responsible for selling the land, the serviced land, sell the land maybe to private entities or to the banks. Let the people move into houses or build their own houses, not the shacks.
Lauria Park stands at a crossroads. Once a place of safety, unity, and shared joy, it now carries the weight of fear, neglect, and rising crime. Yet, beneath the challenges lies a community that still cares, residents who remember what this place used to be and who believe in what it can become again. As the voices of concern grow louder, so does the hope for change. The story of Lauria Park is not just about what has been lost, but about the courage of its people to reclaim their home and rebuild a future they can be proud of.
Thank you,